Okay, now I'm recording this meeting. So, good morning to everyone. My name is Julieta Castro Forero. I'm here with my partners, Sandra Milena. How are you
Hello.
today?
Fine, very good.
I'm here with Sofia Bejarano.
Hello,
Sofia.
everyone.
With Margot Jimena. How are
Hello,
you?
everyone.
Okay, and with Dennis. Dennis, going. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our past teachers. We're gonna start to share our presentation about each teacher. We're gonna start with Sandra. I'm gonna share the screen for the Sandra's presentation. So let me share her screen now.
Okay, thanks, Julie. I want to talk about my favorite English teacher. His name is Professor Andres. He was very kind and fun. He always explained slowly and used pictures or gestures so we could understand. His class, his classes were fun with songs, games, and many activities. We worked in pairs and spoke English. Thanks to him, we lost our fear and learned without even noticing. All right, Juli.
Julia, el micrófono.
So now Jimena gonna share about talk us about her teacher.
I will talk about my teacher, Lucia. She had very good strategies and foundation for learning of the English. The comprehension was clear and she had very patient. I conclude with my teacher motivating us to improve ourselves.
Okay, thank you, Jimena. So now, Sophia, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the teacher.
Okay, I got to speak about my teacher Laura. My teacher Laura communicated in a way that was easy to understand. She used simple words and clear examples to explain complex concepts. She always made sure everyone understood before moving on to the next topic. Also, the teacher Laura incorporated technology and the lesson using videos, apps, and online resources. She also used visual materials like sliders or to make the lesson more again and easier to understand. And she made the lesson relative to real life situation, which keep engaged. She was always to the class make more simple and fun.
Excellent, Sophia. Thank you. And now Dennis gonna talk about teacher.
Okay, perfect. So, can you watch my slide?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, my select teacher is my teacher, Gabby Astrid. Well, okay. Um, she was a leveling teacher. Her methods was combination with classic and modern. Yes, and technicals could help to the student for better comprehension. She used much guides and books and dictionaries for these activities. Yes, sometimes use videos like complement the tense. Videos like conversation, vocabulary, movies, and other things. So for improve the tense or speak or write, yes. Okay, and this is my exposition of my slide. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, Dennis. So now is my turn. I'm gonna share my screen to the same teacher than Dennis, but the difference is that we focus in different stage of her teaching. Teacher Gary was a very calm teacher, but sometimes if we had a bad behavior, she was strict and hard with us. She also have a strict way to in the material way, the material topic because we need to bring our dictionary just Dennis said, just as Dennis said, the dictionary, notebooks, and something just to take notes about her teaching because she teaches a lot of vocabulary and we need to write all of this. Okay, the strict material and the order in this class was very common. Just she explained the topic, do activities, and that homework, something like that. Her methodology was very, very classic, but also effective with us in that years because we don't have many virtual um, ways to explain the things. But also in pandemic time, she has a virtual phase. In that phase, she just explained the topics with slides and did games with Kahoot and Duolingo. That was the homeworks and the activities as just like the Sandra Jimenez teacher. She also let us to sing songs in English and something like that. And the activities was very switched in the mode of virtual aspect and physical aspect. So it was very, very fruitful, the classes. And the impact she have on my process was very deep because I think better in pronunciation, in the grammar, the translating text. I was just translating things all the time. All the time I was translating, and she just helped me so much. Okay, that was the presentation of the teachers.
Oh,
So,
super.
so we're gonna talk about each teacher. I want to start saying that I guess the strongest ability of each teacher was his or their attitude in the class. For example, the teacher Andres was very happy and dynamic with his classes, and the teacher, the Sophia's teacher, was just very firm with her rules in the class, and bringing native people to child was a beautiful and very strong strategy to practice something like pronunciation and something like this. I don't know. What do you think, guys, about the teaching style?
Okay, okay, super. Bueno, are the teachers taught English, were patient and wanted us to learn. Some use games, songs, and technology like videos or apps. Others preferred books, guides, or more traditional explanations. Even Touch, they use different methods. They are motivate us and made the classes interesting.
Yes, that's right, Sandra. I don't know if you want to talk about Sophia. You want to talk? I see you.
Okay, I see that the three teachers share the ability to use the technology to make the class more fun and excited. So, for example, standard teachers use activity or plays um, to interactive with the class. Okay, the teacher of the Juli and Dennis, use apps during the pandemic to keep the engaged. And the Margot's teacher used technology to make the class more fun. No more.
Okay, yes, you're right. I guess that um, the teacher styling is just a dual labor with the stage or the year that we are, because in the Jimena's years, teacher Lucia, I guess that have a lot of material, physical material, just guides, books, where sometimes songs in English, but this is important because every teacher just looking for a way to teach their students without carrying off the stage or the problems that we have in the external in the external uh, ambiente. Ambiente externo. So yes, that's a good point, Sophia. So I don't know if we have a conclusion of this meeting for the teacher.
In conclusion,
Yes.
okay. In conclusion, each teacher had a different way of teaching, but they are did the same things. They explaining clearly, were patient, and care about students. Some use games and technology, others use books and group work, but all made the class fun and helped students learn English easier. Not
Dennis,
listening,
we,
not listening,
we can hear you.
not listening.
Dennis, do you have the microphone?
Okay,
Yes.
okay. This
Okay.
variety helps students find the best way for tends to learning, so they could enjoy learning and make good progress. All the teachers made a good learning environment where students felt their hard work was important.
Okay, yes. That is the last but not least point of this meeting. I guess we learned a lot about each teaching style. That was so important to know our past teaching, because and now in nowadays we need to change these strategies and make and construct us as a better teacher. So yeah, so thankful to be with you here. So now I guess we end this meeting. I don't know if you have any comments to finish.
Finish. Thank you so much, my guys.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you so
Goodbye.
much.
God bless you and your families.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.